trying to create equal opportunities for children with disabilities in Uganda. It's estimated that only 18% are able to be seen by a rehab specialist, like a physiotherapist or a speech therapist. And that's mainly based in Kampala, which is 300 kilometres away from where we are here in Fort Portal. Yeah, it's a really rural setting and it's a real extreme poverty around here as well. Lots of small villages that are far off the main roads. About 4 years ago, I came here to volunteer for Steve and Asha because their son Sydney has cerebral palsy, epilepsy and developmental delay. And they really wanted to get some intensive support for him because they were struggling to find anything locally. They'd already had the idea that it would be great to have something to help other families who were in similar situations. And when I got here, I saw the need that was here and the lack of available resources, and just the idea of setting something up just excited me, and Steve's enthusiasm for it, and Asha just wanted to help as many mums who were struggling like her. So we thought, let's do it.
I'm Asha Williams and this is Sydney Harry Williams. My firstborn, he's 6 years old. I had to find somewhere to do therapy from, and that was in Kampala, and the transportation was really difficult because I had to drive to Kampala with my child. So it was really, really hard. So we decided to find somebody who could help us on a personal level, and Fiona came up. When I look at other parents, I want to see a happy child. I want to see a mother saying my child was unable to walk, and we've seen so many of those. And it makes me cry, it makes me very emotional when a parent says, I first came to Kyaninga 2 years ago and my child couldn't walk, my child couldn't crawl, my child couldn't speak. My child can call me mommy now, and my child can walk. And that is the best thing. That is all I want to hear from a mother.
We have a very holistic approach. We're not just looking at the child and their disability, we're looking at how the whole family or the whole community is impacted by that. You know, we all know it takes a village to raise a child, and when the ones that need the most help, they're the ones that are left out, really. So we're really trying to help engage the communities.
Kyaninga myaka 2 nibanyamba bakwiza hano bakozesa derike bisasayizi bamukozesa exercise bamuletera ebintu byokuzanisa n'amaiso kalaga tugakuweza kurungu bitu noramba lenga bakora amaiso nahweza muhati abokuba abera atakurora no muntu nyakulya hati no bakubali munzu narora kuno nakoragira nagambo lebe kintu nakahero Kyaninga nibombeiza bamukozesa exercise ate nasazi no agumira nindora agumira bakatohane gali neikara mugali sazi no agumire kimwe kwani ndo anakwata egale nasibika kwemera kandi cyabira atakukora nebe bisasaize tukumukozesa ebi yali atene cyakukoraho neke na kimwe etatu banu bagumambe ijamba mukozesa exercise ati sazi no neja kukera neja kurata.
We support children in their learning environment. We work with the teachers to help them understand each child's individual disability, their abilities and their challenges, and work with the teachers to be able to adapt their classroom environments or their teaching methods to be able to meet that child's needs, as well as working with the child and providing therapy on the spot in school. Trying to become sustainable on our own rather than relying on donor and aid money, which has been the setup of Kyaninga Dairy by making goat's cheese, of which all the profits come to support the operational costs of Child Development Centre. It's also an opportunity for employment for young people with disabilities. I mean, some of those families are travelling 100 kilometres to come and see us and get help because we're the only place they can go. We'll start by doing outreach clinics to those districts and just continue building so that families don't have to struggle and that children with disabilities do have better opportunities. There's been such huge changes. Children who were left lying on a mat with no interaction in their families are now seen as part of a family. Communities are becoming more accepting of people and families with disabilities. I think the more you see the need, the more you want to help, and so yeah, we're not stopping anytime soon, that's for sure.
My advice to the parents is not to give up. Your child can do good, your child can progress, your child can be something you least expected them to be. If you give them the time and if you're consistent with therapy, it is the way forward.